virtue of that, then that's why the theory of economic development 1934 stated that entrepreneurs do things that are generally not done in the ordinary course of business. Ordinary persons, ordinary business is not equal to an entrepreneurs. Then the business leaders who by virtue of their initiative accomplish extraordinary results. This unit therefore focuses on entrepreneurship and characteristic of entrepreneurs. Then what are the objectives? Then define entrepreneurship and characteristic of entrepreneurs. Then what is entrepreneurship? The dynamic process of creating incremental wealth. We have to, whatever we are invested in our business, the business must be increased day by day. It is known as incremental wealth. We should increase our whatever we are invested in our business. ମାନେ जोटा आम इनवेस्टमेंट करूँ से इनक्रीज हवा दरकार by incremental wealth is creating dynamic process of creating incremental wealth. The wealth is created by individual who assume risks in the terms of equity, time, career commitment, or providing value for some product or services. Then how wealth is created, how business is increased, by the individual who take the who were the owners or the individual person who assume risks in the term of equity, who gives the time also. Investment is also there, and time, she also spends some time in her business, and career commitment of providing value for some product or services. Then it is known as entrepreneurship. The product or service itself may or may not have the new or unique, but value must somehow be infused by the entrepreneur by securing and allocating the necessary skill and resources. According to Stumter, however, describe entrepreneurship as the force of creative destruction. It is a good creativity. We should invest a small amount of money in a business, and by day a large investment will double in day by day. This is known as a successful entrepreneur. It is known as entrepreneurship. Then who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is what? Who? It is a real estate agent or entrepreneur, or is a food service provider, an entrepreneur. And the short answer to the questions: characteristic of successful entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs means self-confident. The person have self-confident and optimistic, able to take calculated risks, able to take any kind of risks coming in his or her business. Then with self-confidence and optimistic, then respond positively to the challenge. Then he must or she must be flexible and able to adapt any kind of profit or risks or any kind of problems coming in day by day of the business. Then knowledge of the market. She should have good knowledge about the market, because before we are going to start any business, we should go for a good market survey also. Then she or he should have knowledge of market, able to get along with others, and also he or she should able to get along with others also. Then independent minded also. Then she should have versatile knowledge. Then energetic and diligent. Creativity is also she or he should have creativity achieve. Then dynamic leader, responsive to suggestions, take initiative, resourceful and preserving also. Then perceptive and foresight, and responsive to criticism also. Lots of people are criticized about the markets, about the products, about the business, but it must be responsible to criticism. So it is very important question. What are the characteristics of a successful businessman or entrepreneurs? Successful entrepreneurs have this kind of characteristic with him or her. Then creativity, innovations and entrepreneurship. What are the creativity process or the flow chart? Then creativity process means uh, the uh, the sitting stage of the new idea. We should plan for a initial one. Then preparation is going on. Confusion, search for the knowledge. Then third one is incubation period. It is subconscious assimilations of information. We should first we should seeding stage of the new idea. We should plan for a new idea. Then we will go for a market survey. This is known as preparation. Then incubation is assimilations of lots of information during the market survey. आमे प्रथमे गोटे प्लान करिबा फॉर ए न्यू बिजनेस तापरे आमे कोन करिबा प्री प्रिपरेशन टाइम माने वी शुड गेट सम नॉलेज फ्रॉम द मार्केट सर्वे करिबा नॉलेज पई कि तापरे इनक्यूबेशंस माने वी शुड असिमुलेशन लॉट्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन टू आवर मार्केट सर्वे रे जो इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करिबा इट इज नोन एज incubations. Then illuminations, recognitions of the ideas as being feasibles. So we should recognize the ideas as being feasible, not illuminate. Then last one is verifications, application or test to prove the idea as valid. Then we should apply, we should start the business, and after these processes, then we should verify that no, we are going to start this business. These are the creative process. First we will sitting stage of the new idea, then preparation, then incubations, we should gather the information from the market survey, then illuminations are also there. After illumination, then we should verification is last one. Then we will start, then we will stable our mind to start a new business. It is also important what are the creative process. Then idea generations means if a housewife experiments with new dishes as a hobby, she may one day perhaps create a home-based business out of his hobby. Then idea generation means the creative process. Idea generation means a housewife experiment with new dishes with her family or for hobby or for children. Then when she will do experiment or create new dishes in more than 1 year, then day after day she should prepare one new dishes, then she may one day perhaps create a home based business out of his hobby, out of his family. She will start one new business for taking the preparing new dish or small restaurants or in home based uh, food prepared by the housewife and then delivered to the offices, schools, orphanages, etc. It is a very good business. It is the seeding stage of the new idea. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ହାଉସ୍ ୱାଇଫ୍ ତାର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପାଇଁ କି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିର ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ କି ବହୁତ ସାରା ମାନେ ବନାନ୍ତି, ତାପରେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଡେ ବାଇ ଡେ ସେ ନୂଆ ନୂଆ ଯେତେବେଳେ କ୍ରିଏଟିଭିଟି କରନ୍ତି ମାନେ ନ୍ୟୁ ଡିସେସକୁ ନେଇକି, ଦେନ୍ ଆଉ after 1 hour 1 year ସେ ବି perhaps create ଏତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଆଇଡ଼ିଆ ଆସିଲା ପରେ, ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ୱାନ୍ ଟାଇପ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମାର୍କେଟ ସର୍ଭେ, ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମାର୍କେଟ ସର୍ଭେ। ତ ତାପରେ ସେ ଦେଖିବ କି ଯଦି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ ଏତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଖାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଇନ୍ କ୍ରିଏଟିଭିଟି ଅଫ୍ ନ୍ୟୁ ଡିସେସ୍, ଦେନ୍ ହ୍ୱାଇ ନଟ୍ ଅଦର୍ସ। ତାପରେ ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ୟାକେଜିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ କରିକି ସବୁ ସ୍କୁଲ୍ସ, କଲେଜେସ୍, ଅଫିସ୍, ଯେଉଁଠିକି those who are unable to cook food or prefer to take food or not able to bring lunch to their office, schools, colleges, canteens, etc. She should provide or deliver this food, packaged food to these institutions. Then it is known as idea generations. You should give some definitions as well as give some examples also like this.
मैम अपना कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर
कौन कहले
कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर मैम
क्लास सरी जाओ तापरे हला
आगे आगे
idea generations, then preparation method. Then the next stage is a conscious search for answers seeking more information about the problem and how others have tried to resolve it. It may involve market research or laboratory experiment to find out more. Pre-preparation means one type of market survey. In market survey, we will involve market research or laboratory experiments to find out more results. This may termed as the idea screening stage or assessing the opportunity available for putting an idea into the practice. Then in this market survey, we must gain or we should gain lots of different ideas about the business. That's why market survey is very much important. It is known as preparation stage. Then incubation stage is notwithstanding brilliant sudden flashes of genius and the most of the involved in the mind or creativity of the people. While they are involved in other activities, the subconscious mind is allowed to assimilate information and mull it over. Then it is also the idea is allowed to incubate. We will get some ideas from the market survey. Then we will uh, then when we will take the idea from the market survey, then we will invest in our business, the market survey ideas and some more creativity from our own creativity and from market survey also we should give the and we should put the investment in it. ଆମେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ମାର୍କେଟ ସର୍ଭେରୁ ଆଇଡ଼ିଆ ଆଣିବା ଆଉ ନିଜର କ୍ରିଏଟିଭିଟି ମିଶେଇକି ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ନୋନ୍ ଆସ୍ ଇନକ୍ୟୁବେସନ୍ସ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ଜିନିଷ ଡିସ୍କଭର ବା ଇନଭେଣ୍ଟ କରିବା ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ନୋନ୍ ଆସ୍ ଇନକ୍ୟୁବେସନ୍ସ ଦେନ୍ ଇଲୁଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍ସ that is the movement in a time when a creative individuals may exclaim, oh, I see clearly these are people who seems to have uncanny ability to spot and exploit opportunity. Art Fry of 3M company created post-it notes and resulted trying to make non-solid bookmakers. Illuminations may be triggered by the opportunity incident like Fleming when used to penicillin attack infectious bacteria under a microscope. Illustrations means some examples. Important points are the creative people go through the many cycle of preparation of incubation, searching for the spark of illumination to give their idea and full meaning. Illustrations means after idea generation, then we will go for preparation, then we will incubation periods, then last one is illustrations means we should elaborately discuss, we should elaborately stable our mind to start our business. Then last one is verification or validations. Then last one is verification is essential to translate or illuminated ideas to the verified and useful application. Last one is verification is done, then we should stable our mind and start a new business of the food service establishment unit. It is known as verification or validation. It is also important question, the process of idea validations. no, it is known as the creative process and various steps of creative process. Then 4.4 is business requirements for food products. Business requirements for food products are a product or a service which is offered to the customer for the first time. Business requirements for food product. A new product, what is a new product? New product is defined in many ways. New product's definition is product or a service which is offered to the customer for a first time. When you first time offered a new products to the customer, it is known as new products, known as product. Then what an entrepreneurship need to be considered. What the entrepreneurs need, she will the basic question entrepreneur need to answer that the three basic questions are there. What is the entrepreneur's product? What is the specific ingredients in it? If a new product is published in a market, then what is the customer will ask about the entrepreneur's product. Then what the customer will ask? Now what are the specific ingredients in it? What are the ingredients in it? What are the sources of these ingredients? What are the cost of ingredients? What is the availability of these ingredients? Then these are the customers' questions about the entrepreneur's product. How will the product be processed and packed? Then how after production how will the product will be processed and packaged? Then determining the cost of packaging, how will the entrepreneurs obtain and maintain a production facility and equipment. After when we will start a business, then our new product is generated. Then after generation of new product, then the customer will ask us in this product, in this food packaged product, what are the ingredients in it? What are the combinations? Then how much quantity of um, emulsifications are there? What are the salt content is there? What are the sugar content is there? Because I am a diabetic patient, will I take it or not? First of all, the customer wants to know about the ingredients in between the food packaged product. That's why it is very important to be labeling is very important. Otherwise, the customer will not buy our purchase our product. Then, what are the who will be the ultimate consumer for the hello? Who will be ultimate consumer of the product or service? Who will actually deliver the product to the customer? Then, how will you deliver the product? Then 442 in government requirements are also there. Government will help the product to flashed in the market of the fast in the market. So there are specific point is there government requirement points propose equipment listing or we should label one ingredient list of the product. We should list one ingredient number of ingredients are present in the food products. We should label on the food package. Then proposed equipment listing, layout of the facility, plumbing specifications, lighting specifications, source and storage of ingredients, processing steps, quantity control checks, food safety and sanitation training. Then government's requirements are lots of trainings are given to the food service unit employees. They should propose what are the equipments you are using, then lay out the facilities, what are the layout plans are there, where your processing is there, where packaging where you will after processing, where you will deliver for packaging. Then where is the utility unit, where is the garbage putting unit, etc. These are the layout of the facilities. Then plumbing specifications are also there. Then lightning specification is there. There should be good lighting system because we are process the food items. That's why lighting is very much important. Then source and storage of ingredients, where after processing, where we will store, we should store in a airtight room or will store in a safety room, etc. Then source and storage of ingredients is also important. Then process steps one by one, where we will deliver the processing item. Then first of all we should add the ingredients, then after that we should cook for another unit, then after cooking, then packaging is another unit. These are the step processing. Then quantity and control check, whether it is contaminated or not contaminated, it is hygiene, we are maintaining the hygiene or not, etc. is known as quality and control checks. Then food safety and sanitation training is also there. Government's persons were known as food inspectors were coming to the food process unit, and then they will train the employees about the food safety and sanitation. These are the government requirements. Then after that, after training, after processing, after steps, then we will after processing of the food items, then labeling is very much important. Without labeling, not a single customer will purchase the product. Then labeling requirements are product identity, what exactly is in the package in the common term. Pineapple jam is there, or garlic pickles is there, or muffins is there, or cakes is there. What is the product identity? What is the name of the product? We should mention, first of all, we should mention the name of the product, such as cake, pastries, muffins, um, pickles, jams, jellies, etc. Then in labeling requirements, first of all, we should add the product identity or name of the product. Then net quantity. The weight of the actual product in the package must be stated in grams. How much grams you should, how much quantity of the food, how much quantity of the food is placed in the package. Then in gram form, the weight should be of round off, not 0.1, 0.2, nothing else. After 0.5, we should round up the gram. Then net quantity is also there. Then ingredient content list according to the items used in creating the product. Common name should be used. Food coloring, preservatives must be identified. We should also add some of the food additives are there. Some of the food colors are in little amounts of are there also. The name and ingredients also you should maintain. In a cake we should add maida is this gram, then sugar is this, then yeast is this amount, then water is the water is not we should not mention the water. Then ingredient we should add, then sugar, and then food colors, yeast, etc. Then name and place of the manufacturer and packager distributor. Then we will add all relevant details should be included, the company name, the entrepreneur's names, etc. we should mention also in the labeling. In the labeling we should mention the manufacturer or distributor or packager's name. Then universal product code is also there. UPS, it is known as UPS, universal product code. Wherever applicable, a 12-digit numeric code which identifies a particular product must be specified. It also helps in inventory control and tracking sales. Then uh, one of the 12-digit number is there, registration number is there. 12-digit numeric codes is there which identify the particular product must be specified. 12-digit number specify the whether it is a pickles or it is comes under a bakery items, or it comes under a pickles item, or jams items or sweets item. We should mention there a code, 12-digit numeric code. Then it is known as labeling requirement. It is also important. A food label is important. Government requirements also to start a food service establishment, a food service unit. What is the government requirements are there, and labeling requirement is there. And then after labeling, then marketing. Third one is marketing. First one is government requirement. In government requirement, training is there and labeling requirement is there. Then in marketing, marketing is an act of communicating the existence of the product with all its benefits to the customers and making them want to buy it. It also includes getting the product to the place where the customer can buy it. Then marketing is an activity of the communicating the existence of the product with all benefits. She should describe the benefits of our products to the customers. She will discussing means we should labeling through the labeling the entrepreneurs give the ideas of our products to the customer. Customer did not speak face to face. With the help of labeling, she should get the all the um, all the information about the food products with the help of labeling. Labeling through रे से सब information customer को मिलेगा. So labeling is most important. Marketing is the act of communicating with the existence of the product. Products ଯେତେ ସବୁ ମାନେ ତାର products ଯାହା benefits ଅଛି with all its benefits to the customer and making them to buy it and encourage the customers to buy our products through our labeling. If our labeling and packaging is beautiful, then the customer will attract to buy our or purchase our product. जदि आमर पैकेजटा पूरा अट्राक्टिव थिबो एंड लेबलिंग रे पूरा इंग्रेडिएंट्स आउ इनफॉरमेशंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डेट एक्सपायरिंग डेट एक्सेट्रा जहाँ मेंशन होगा कथा विथ द लेबलिंग रिक्वायरमेंट्स थिबो द कस्टमर विल अट्रैक्ट टू बाय आवर प्रोडक्ट. एटा हला मार्केटिंग हला सेया to product with the benefits to the customer and making them want to buy it, encourage the customer to buy our product is known as marketing. It also include getting the product to the place where the customer can buy it, including and getting the product to the in a one place or in a market or in a mall. We should place our products and the customer can buy it. The process of marketing is broken down into 4 elements. The process of marketing are also of 4 elements known as 4 P's. 4 P's are product, what is being sold and how it is packaged. Product means what is being sold and how it is packaged. Then we will sold it and how is it packaged. Then price, how much is the product being sold for. Price means how we will sold the price in the market, in what price we should sold in our market. Then place, how will the product reach the end user, how we will look where we will sell the product is known as marketplace. This process is commonly known as distributions or marketplace or malls, etc. We should place our products and the customer will come and purchase our product. This is known as place. Place is known as market. Then promotions, also known as marketing communications. How will the customer get to know about the product and make them want to buy it. Then promotion is also there. First, we should buy. We should create one new product. Then we should package it with the specific labeling. Packaged with specific labeling. Then we should fix one price. Then place means where the customer will come and purchase our product is marketplace. Then last one is promotion. Then how will we promote that product so that the customer will purchase our product. What is the promotional method? Then marketing communications. We should give one ad in newspapers. We should give ad in televisions. Then in newspapers. Then we should also offer the customers to buy one get one free, etc. And also in very attractive package. This process is commonly no. How will the customer get to know about the product and make them want to buy it? How the customer will get the product? Then marketing, media, and some of the print media is there. Then social media is there. Then we should advertise our products. Then 4 P's. We should describe 4 P's in details from. 4 P's is very important. Then product. It has been decided how the product will uniquely satisfy the customer needs. Product will uniquely satisfy the customer needs. That can be done through taste, packaging, image, price, quantity, source of ingredients, processing, and many other characteristics. Then how the product will attract the customer. How the customer will first of all he focuses on the price, whether the price is okay or not, whether the price is not very high or in very reasonable price. Then first the customer focuses on the price of the product in market. Then here it can be done through the taste will also okay. Then first of all the customer will focus on the price, then image or attractive package, then taste, then quality. She also check the quality. How we will check the quality? After following the labeling. Following labeling to follow कले से जानी जीवो quality is good or not, or some Government marks are also there. FSSI mark is also food standard quantity quality, sorry, food standard quality marks also there on the package. Then this is the quality marking. Then quality marking also focused by the customer. First price, then attractive packaging, then quality, then sources of or list of the ingredients, then processing and many other characteristics. It is known as product. Important things to consider in product development: quality control is there, sourcing of ingredient, packaging, labeling and storage. You will write about the quality control, then list of ingredients, then attractive packaging, then labeling and then storage. Okay, it is the characteristic of the product. Then place. Second one is place, means distribution. It refers to where the target customer will buy the product and how the entrepreneur decide to reach the customers. Factors which influence this decision may include product storage, the frozen, refrigerated, shelf stable.
এখানে বস আসলে আমি পাঁচটা বলতে চাই
ଟିକେ mute କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। Transportations and warehousing. The players involved in distribution could include place and distributions are place where we will distributed where we should distributed our product in the market. These are the decisions may include product storage. We should place or distributions. Place means this refers where the target customer will buy the product, where the persons will buy the product in market areas or in mall areas. Then factors influence the decision: product storage, frozen products are there, refrigerated, shelf stables. Then transportations, warehousing, we should store, we should further storage for a long time. We should place it in the refrigerations, we should place in the warehouses. Then transportations, at the time of transportations, these are the methods we should keep safe food materials and transported it one market to another, one area to another marketplaces where the customer will come and purchase our product. Distribution ସମୟରେ transportation ଦରକାର ହୁଏ। transportation ଟାଇମ୍ରେ ଆମେ frozen, refrigerator, shelf stables, transportation, warehousing ଅଛି, so this will be distributed. ସେଟା ତାର different parts are there. Food manufacturer, the person who add value to the raw material and makes the actual final product is known as food manufacturer. Then broker, it is a person or organization who sell the product to distributors. Then after production is over, after the production of food product is over, then the person who sells the product to distributor or wholesalers or retailers on a commission, the small business or broker, sometimes it's the broker is the third party. The entrepreneurs produce a new product, by invent a new product, then with the help of third parties, he or she will sell the product to the distributor or wholesaler or retailers on a commission basis. For small business, a broker sometimes works as a salesperson. The broker is the third person in between entrepreneurship and seller. Seller और entrepreneurship मझिरे जी सेटाକୁ ଡିଲ୍ करेकी commission basis रे entrepreneur टू जिनस नेकी distributor, wholesalers etc. को नेकी दिए on the commission basis and पैसा आने की पुणी entrepreneurs को दिए, known as broker. Then distributor, this channel buy the product in bulk at a discounted price and resell them to wholesaler and retailers. Then distributor is channel buy a big product in bulk area, not in a small one product, one piece, not like this. She will buy, she will sold in a huge amount in a discounted price to the wholesaler and or the retailers. Then retailers are the small business unit. The business sells the product directly to the customer It may require support to the manufacturer in terms of sales force, merchandising, advertising, promotion. Retailers will advertise the product in the market, and uh, the business sells the product directly to the customer. No third party is there. In broker, third party is there. Then broker delivered or sell or sold this the entrepreneurs products to the wholesaler or retailers. Then distributor, who will distribute the manufactured unit to the seller, to the retailers or the wholesalers in a huge amount. Then retailer will sell the finished product, manufacturing products to the customer. retailer ही advertisement करे, retailer advertise करे, and से ही customer संगे link रहे retailers. It is known as place and distribution. Then price. In the food industry, pricing decision can be fairly complicated. Pricing can be set to position the product in the marketplace. It can determine the image of the entrepreneur's products and company in the marketplace. When fixing the price, the following cost components need to be considered. Cost of goods sold, cost of ingredients, raw materials in price list. While we are while we are fixed one price of the product, then we should focus on the cost of the, what are the cost of the ingredients, what are the cost of the raw materials, then cost of the packaging is what, and labeling cost is also there, and labor cost is also there. Then we should fix one cost of the manufacturing or the packaging product. गोटे पैकेज प्रोडक्ट पाई गोटे न्यू इंग्रेडिएंट्स पाई we should fix one cost. We will take the cost of the ingredients, cost of the packaging, cost of the labeling, cost of the labor price, one labor cost. Then we should fix one cost here. Then cost of marketing. Then after manufacturing, after manufactured after manufacturing a new product, then cost price of marketing is also there. Cost of shipping or transportation is there. Then broker is there. Broker will distribute the product in wholesaler and retailers. Then broker commission is there. Then distributor discounts is also there. Then retailer discount is also there. Then this is then finally the cost was fixed. The cost will fixed after the fixations of cost of transportation, broker's commission, distributor discount, retailer discount, whatever left, then we should fix the cost of the product. Then last one is promotion. After price, fixation, 4 P's are there. One is product, second one is place and distribution, then third one is price. How will you fix the price? Then how will you promote in the market? As stated earlier, the entrepreneur has to communicate to his target audience about the benefit of the product or service. Then promotion is communicate to his target audience and benefits to the product or service. Business is known as promotion. How will you promote the product in the market? Then product literature is there. There are two types of customer here. One is distributor, one is retailer. It is known as trade consumers. Trade consumers are distributor and retailers. Then each audience will be interested to different fact about the product. Trade literature focuses from the pictures of the product, whereas consumer literature includes price, testimonials, and product facts are there. Then product literatures are there. Two types of customers are there. One is trade customers and another one is audience. Trade consumers are distributor and retailers. Then publicity and advertisement is very much important for promotions. We should advertise. We should advertise in the print media, in the electronics media, etc. Publicity is unpaid advertising. It is often perceived more credible and press releases and promotional opportunity to available at publicity. It is print and electronics media is helps in our publicity. Then advertisement. This involves mass communication directed towards a specific audience and promotion the target market and marketing objectives clearly defined. Then trade stores. Trade stores give direct access to the target market. People attending trade shows are usually serious potential customers. They also provide an excellent opportunity for networking in the industry. Distributor, retailers, brokers, and competitors. Then trade shows are direct access to the target markets. In target markets, we should show our products. And it comes under distributor, retailers, brokers, competitors, etc. is known as trade store. We should show our product in here to identify the industry, identify the distributor, retailer, broker, or competitors. It is very important question. What are the 4 P's? You should write in proper way or giving us the proper examples also. Product, what is product, what is place distributions, what is price, then what is promotions.
हेलो मैम मैम आपण फोन नंबर दे परिबे कि
हाँ क्लास सरी जाऊ तापरे हमें दबा हैला लास्ट बेल को डिस्कशन करबा सम क्वेश्चंस आउ विथ ये
ठीक अछि मैम थैंक यू
ए जिनसडा मु जहा जे डिस्कशन करूची एटा सब बहुत इंपोर्टेंट डा हैला
आज्ञा
what is the entrepreneurship development and training? Lots of trainings are also there. Approaches to entrepreneurship development. Entrepreneurship is generated through the development of the human factor and entrepreneurship himself. Entrepreneurship is stimulated through government interventions like policy measures for the creation of an environment where entrepreneurial activities can be flourish and grow. The unit 5 is food management, menu planning, focal points of all activities in food service and establishments. Then importance of menu and menu planning in food service organization. It is also important. What is the importance of menu and menu planning in food service organization by establishment by unit? In while we are going to open a food service unit, then what is the importance of the menu and menu planning? Then here a flow chart is there in figure 5.1. Flow charts of typical operations in a food service establishment. First one is menu, then menu planning. We will plan a menu planning for the consumer needs. Then organizational objectives. For organizational objectives, we should prepare one menu planning. Then for consumers need, we should prepare one menu planning. Then in menu, identify food materials needed. What are the in menu? What are the ingredients we are using to prepare one menu planning? Then after that, then what are the equipments were used? Then manpower selection is also there, who are in cutting unit, who are in pilling unit, who are in cooking processing unit, who are in utility unit is known as manpower selections. Then identify food material needs production. Then after production we should services also there, because it is an food service establishment unit. After production we should served in the market, in the served in consumers. Then serve is last one. Then after that production, purchasing, and then receiving is there. It is a flow chart of operation in the food service management. While we are preparing and while we are going to open a food service organization, then we should follow this flow chart. It is important flow chart. Definitions and functions of the menu. Functions of the menu: introduce the establishment of the customer, then help in production of meal in the kitchen, and then it is the primary marketing device which help to prepare a purchase list for food ingredients to form on basis of establishing purchasing procedure. Uh, Functions of the menu is not menu planning. Menu, we will plan for a menu. Then menu, it introduces the establishment to the according to the customer, then helps in production of meal in the kitchen. We should produce production is going on, or meals production will started in a kitchen. It is a primary marketing device which helps to prepare purchase list for food. In what are the ingredients we are going to use in this menu, then it is the primary marketing device. We should prepare a purchase list to prepare menu. Then determine the type of equipment, what kind of equipments we are going to use in this menu. Then staff skills are also there, and then other types of supervision also required. One person will supervise the operational team, who will cut the food, who will wash, then pilling, then utility. One supervisor is also there. Then helps to organize spaces and work in stores, kitchens, and service areas. Then organize the space, work in stores, kitchens, and service area. Someone is placed. Someone will look after the stores where the food materials are stored. Then someone will look after the kitchens and service areas. Then determine employees work schedule. Then work schedule is there, someone doing the shift duties. One will come 6 to 12, then another after shift duty, another cook will come to 12 to 6. These are the employee work schedules. Work schedule is also important. Our work will not closed or completely stopped, because we will work schedule is here. Work schedule will be work. That's why one person's will, after work is after the person's work is completed, another person will come and start the business, or in one cook is when the work of the one cook is over, then another cook will cooperate or continue the working process. ଜଣେ ସରିଲା ପରେ ଆଉ ଜଣେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରିବ ୱାର୍କିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ will not stop. It is known as employees work schedules. Work schedules employees ର ଏମିତି କରିବା କି ଜଣେ ଗଲା ପରେ ଆଉ ଜଣେ ତା ଜାଗାରେ shift ହେଇଯିବ. Another one will be shifted to the next person's work. ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକର work ବନ୍ଦ ହେଲେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ସେଠି shift ହେବ. Then determine the style of service to be set up. Then style of service to be set up. We also focus on the style of the service to be set up. Form the basis of the calculation of the food, labor cost, overhead expenses, and desired profits. Then we should calculate or we should evaluate the food cost, the labor cost, the expenditures or the ingredients we are purchasing for the menu, and what will be the profit, or if loss is there we should evaluate or calculate. Then determines the amount of space required for sitting, storing, setting, storing, purchasing, and preparation. Then we should after the production is over, after the production of new product is over, then we should go for good storaging. Then we will go for purchasing. We should storing is very much important. Then preparation, then storing, then where we should purchase the ingredients. Then determine the amount of the stores or store is also we have discussed before. Determine the amount of space required for storing, and we should store the purchasing item, we should store the production item. Then uh, then selling is also there. Then reflect the type of customer the establishment wishes to attract. Reflect the type of customer the establishment wishes to attract. Then how the customer will attract with the attractive packages, good labeling, and quality is also good. Quality must be good. So we should attract the customer in these ways. Then satisfy the need of the customer for adequate nutrition, remove hunger as well, and fulfill their social and psychological physiological needs. Then in the food production items, then it should be nutritive and removes our hunger and will be fulfill the social and psychological needs. We should psychologically also accept that product. That's why it should be good looking, good packaging, good labeling, and also with the good nutritive values. Then introducing interesting food combination to customers to specially food impacts knowledge of the foods eaten in different states, countries, and cultures. Then combinations of the customers through speciality of the various regions foods are also available here, of the states, different countries, different cultures. Then food impacts knowledge of the food eaten in different parts. Foods are also packaging in different form. It has the functions of the menu. Functions of the menu is very important. We should follow these 12 functions of the menu. The need of the menu planning. Need of the menu planning is also important to provide appetizing, nourishing, attractive meals to the customer. And planning menus helps to foresee the requirement accurately. Planning minimizes the food waste, fuel cost, helps in management of leftover activity, creativity, and next day menus. And then need of the menu planning. For to prepare a menu, menu planning is very much necessary to prepare one menu. Then we should plan for a menu. Why plan for the menu is necessary? Then we should minimizes the food wastage. If we will properly plan for a menu planning, then we should minimizes the food waste. We should minimize the food waste because while we are preparing menu, when we will plan for a 1 kilos or 2 kilos or 3 kilos, or then we can minimize the food waste. And fuel cost also minimize, help in management of leftover effectively, and etc. If we will give one example, total milk required for the menu can be boiled together, and leftover milk of the day should be used for setting of the curd, and curd leftover previously could be in the starter of the curd setting, and paneer, buttermilk, curry, etc. Then minimizing planning minimizes the food waste, and fuel cost also is minimize our fuel cost and helps in management of leftover effectively. If some leftover is there, then we should adjust in other days, such as If the leftover milk is there, then we should use for setting up the curds. Leftover curds should be used as a starter of the curd setting, or paneer or buttermilk or kadhi, etc. Then planning is very much important. Planning menus help to foresee the requirement accurately, what ingredients we are going to be used. Accurately, we will find out the amounts of the ingredients we will going to use in a menu. So it helps to provide appetizing, nourishing, attractive meals to the customer in a fair price. If you plan for a menu, then it also a good appetizer, provide appetizing to the customer. Then it is also with good nourishment, and attractive meals is also there in a very good price. If planning is there, if no planning is there, then we should add ingredients will be different. Then time is, we will take more time, we will think about what we will add in these menus. If no proper planning is there, ଯଦି କିଛି proper planning ନଥିବ, ଆମେ ଭାବୁଥିବୁ ଏଇ ମେନୁ ଧିରେ କ'ଣ ପକେଇଲେ ଠିକ, ହଁ ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ପକେଇଦେବା, ସେଟା ଟିକେ ପକେଇଦେବା, then it is lot of wastage is there, and also time also wastage of times, and wastage of ingredients, and there is no taste quality test, etc. deteriorates. That's why we should need for a menu planning before going to prepare one menu. Menu saves planning saves times and efforts spent in purchasing, receiving, cooking, etc. Understand the popularity of the various dishes. These are the planning minimizes the food waste, fuel waste, helps in management of leftover efficiently, and planning saves times, effort spent in purchasing, receiving, cooking, etc. And it is provide appetizing, nourishing, attractive meals to the customer in a low price. Now, menu planning is very important. So, before preparing a menu planning is important. Excuse me. The types of menus and its applications. What are the types of, it is also important, the types of menu and its applications. Types of menus can be planned for commercial operations such as restaurant, cafeterias, buffets, fast foods, etc., or for midday meals or school lunch programs or college. What are the types of menus? Menus are commercial operational. Menus are planned for the restaurants, cafeterias, buffets, fast foods, or for midday meal plan in schools, lunch programs, college, hostels, etc., known as menus, when we will prepare food in bulk amounts. Menus can be selective, static, such as in restaurants, can be cyclic or a single-use menus. Menus can be in cyclic form or rotation in 7 days rotation forms. Menus are there, and in a single-use menus are also there. Can be classified as a la carte, and on the second one is table D hote menu, or D jour based on the pricing. Basically, we should find the menus are classified as, one is a la carte menu, table D hote menu, combinations of the a la carte and table D hote menu. Then D is single use menu, and fourth one is D jour menu, And sixth one is cyclic menu. Cyclic menu is 7 days menu. It should continue in 1 1 1 1 day and 7 days 7 types of menus are cycling from. In schools, hostels, mess, there cyclic menu is there. Rotation menu. A la carte menu is choice menu. Is known as choice menu, such as beverages, cold drinks, cold coffee, mocktails, milkshakes are there. In sandwiches and snacks, club sandwiches are there, veg sandwiches are there, cheese sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, etc. are there. Choice menus. Then burgers, lots of burgers items are there, and ice cream desserts are also different types of are there. Then it is choice menu. The choice can be under various food categories: appetizers, starters, soups. When we will visit to a restaurant, then one choice menu card, the waiter will be show to us that you should choose one menu in between beverages, in between sandwiches, in between this and this. These are known as a la carte menu or choice menu. Then what is table d'hote menu? Table d'hote menu is host plans number of dishes and food is served and offered as a set of price for entire meal. A table d'hote menu most popular in India is the thali menu. Then when we will visit to a restaurant, we will order a thali menu. In a thali there is a rice, roti, dal, fish, then veg curries, salads, curds, etc. There it is known as thali menu. Then it is also known as table d'hote menu, table of the host. These menus generally do not provide any choice, but slowly these menus are being, we don't have any choice or choice menus is not there. It is the combinations of all of the foods in a one thali. It is known as table d'hote menu. Then what is combinations menu? It is important. Combination menu. What is combination menu? Combination menu can take the form of a table d'hote menu with its build choice as far as possible. Generally, a la carte menus are special for the day or today's special. These special can be discussed with the accomplishment of the plated meal offered to a set price. It is a combinations of choice menus is there and also set menu is also there, and they will declared as a special menu. In special menu all kinds of services are given in a menu is known as combination menu. Combination menu re हमको choice menus and fixed menus all are there, and we should enjoy in a special price. Then the last one is cyclic menu. Cyclic menus are menus which are planned in advance for period of time varying from 5 days to 1 month. 5 ଦିନରୁ 1 month ଯାଏ ମାନେ ସେଟା circulate ହେବ, which are then cycled vary or repeated at fixed interval, and it will repeated in 7 days. 7 items are there. Then after 7 days, then it will repeated in next 7 days. It is known as cycling menu. In case of hotels, hospitals, homes, institutions, menus are planned in advance for periods of time varying from 5 days to 1 month. Uh, um, then, uh, then are the cycled or repeated. These are terms of cyclic menu. Usually combinations menus are there. A sample of the cycle menu is numbered, do not fluctuate, and budgets are limited. But note, short-term cycle menus like 5 days or 7 days menus can be unpopular because of menu fatigue, and customers tends to eat on the day that favorite dishes are served and may skip other days. Cyclic menu is um, in first day uh, we will prepare we are going to prepare rice, dal, fish curry, salads, papad is there. Then second day, then it will curry will change to soya chunks curry. Then third day is dalma, curd, etc. are there. Then it will it will repeated in next 3 days, 4 days. It is known as cyclic menu. In cyclic menus is available in hotels, hospitals, schools, canteens, etc. Mess. A sample 5-day cycling menu for a college hostels are there. Breakfast, paneer sandwich, tea, coffee, fruits. Second day, vegetable cutlets, bread, jam, butter. Third day, bada sambar is there. Fourth day, poha is there. Then bread butter is there. Then after 6 days, then paneer sandwich, tea, coffee, fruits is also cycled or continued. It is important. Types of menu is important. You should write and give some examples. Types of menus with examples. Then steps in menu planning and in evaluation. Types of menu is there. Then what is steps in menu planning? How will you menu planning? What are the steps while we are planning for a menu? For menu planning, various steps are there. For construction of menu, decide the suitable menu pattern. First of all, we'll decide the suitable menu pattern, whether one wants fixed menu, a la carte menu or a selection of both. We are planning a menu for a college hostel. We will need to plan for 3 to 4 meals per day or pattern or breakfast, lunch, tea, dinner and 2 cycle menu in restaurant perhaps. Then how will you construct a menu? How will you construct a menu? We want to fix a menu, a la carte or a cyclic menu. If we will plan for a cyclic menu, then we will plan for a 3 to 4 meals per day by pattern, by breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. We should plan for a breakfast, lunch, dinner. While we will plan for a cyclic menu. While we will plan for a la carte menu, fixed menu is there, then we should prepare with our own and we'll fix the menu, and beverages is there and some sandwiches are there and rice is there, then it will a fixed menu. Then it is known as construct. And how will you construct a menu? Then decide the degree of flexibility that needs to be kept in the menu. Then we should decide the degree of flexibility that needs to kept in the menu. Then we should focus on the flexibility of the menu. In cyclic menu, three times menu plannings are there. In a la carte menu, one fixed menu is there. Then we should decide the degree of the flexibility that need to be kept in the menu. Then decide on the main dish of the menu and side dish can be planned around it. Then we should plan for a menu plan leaflet. Then here main dishes are there, some side dishes are there, and the selected dishes would enhance the color, texture, flavor and taste of the meal. For cyclic menu, ensure that some food items or dish does not appear consecutively or 2 or more days. For example, avoid using potatoes for a snack as well as meal on the same day. In cycling menu, 5 days we should plan 5 days menus, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Then after 5 days it will re-again circulate, re-again continued. It will re-again continue the same menus in next 6 to next days. Then unit 6, food management and purchase and storage. After preparation, after production of new product, how will you purchase in the market and how will you store in the market? How will you store the product safely and how will you purchase in the market? Those are there in food management. Then how will you purchase a food management activity? Purchasing a food management activity. Then for a production of new product, how will you purchase ingredients from the market. Then purchase is important. Purchasing of good food is most important. Good quality and quantity of food. Then purchasing is an activity which is directly towards securing material, supplied equipment required for the operation of a food service organization. It represents the act of buying at a price which will profitable for the organization in the selections. Purchasing of any food service establishment is more primary setup in the production of service delivery of the quality of food. Then before purchasing of any product for a menu planning, for a menu, while we are going to purchase raw material or raw material ingredients for the product, then we should first of all we will look after the quality of the raw materials. First of all we should focus on the quality, then deliver the quality food. And then from the dietitian and the hospital of the food storage, the food service unit, and the person in charge of purchasing in the production and selection, and able to understand the concept of seasonality and the identify the evaluate the wide range of product food service purchasing required knowledge of the technology specification processing requirement. Then purchasing requires knowledge of the terminology, specification, processing requirements, and objective subjective assessment of quality, because of purchasing affect the entire food service operation. It may be considered at various stages of system planning. Then purchasing means purchasing a food management activity. Then securing materials, supplies, and equipments required for the operations of the food service organization. It represents the act of buying at a price which will be profitable for the organization. Then after purchasing of good quality of materials for the production of the food, then we should then we should then we should deliver, or then we should deliver in the market for the selling. Then it is one of the flow chart is there. One is demand from the kitchen, then requisition is there, prepare specification for suppliers, selecting supplier, prepare order, expenditure order, receive food and delivery note, inspect the food, check order, receipt and invoice. It is known as systematic representative of purchasing activity. While we are going for a purchase for a menu planning, for a menu, then we should look after these flow charts. Then first we will prepare an order to selected supplier, then expenditure order is there, then receipt food and delivery note, then inspect food, then check order, receipt of invoice, then demand from kitchen. These are the flow chart. Then what is the market and the buyer? What is the market and the buyer? Purchasing as an activity to a great extent involves the market and the buyer. The market acts as medium through which goods are relocated and transported from the producer area of production to the customer, the buyer. Then the area of the production is known as the transported. Once the food commodities are in the market, it is there to the consumer for purchasing. A primary market, as the name suggests, is a basic market where essential goods such as fruits, vegetables are sold near the growing areas itself. For example, market of Nagpur acts as the primary market of oranges. Then what are the market and buyers? Here the market, primary market, where the lots of fruits and fruits and vegetables are productions of fruits and vegetables, where more large amounts of production of fruits and vegetables are there. We should choose that type of primary market. Mane market and buyers kono, we will survey the market where the production of fruits and vegetables are in more quantity in very cheaper price, we should choose to purchase from that unit only. Then for example, a, a market of Nagpur act as a primary market for oranges. While we are going to open an juice center, then we will go to purchase oranges from the Nagpur market in huge amount, because in quality, in price, it is very reasonable price and quality is also good there. That's why we should choose market where the abundant form of, where the large production of fruits and vegetables are there. जोटी बहुत अमाउंट रो fruits and vegetable originate place जोटा origin where the originations is there, तो से जगह रो हमें fruits vegetables आनले we should get the good quality products as well as in very reasonable prices. Reasonable price पाइबा plus हमें good quality मध्य पाइबा. Then from the primary market, goods are delivered to the secondary market after they are processed and are prepared for the distribution to the secondary market. Wholesaler or middlemen purchase in large quantity from the basic primary markets and then distribute in smaller amount to local buyers. Then what are the secondary markets? Then secondary markets are, then when the wholesaler or the brokers or middleman purchase in large quantity from the basic primary market and then distributed in smaller amount to the local buyers. The brokers will purchase in large quantities in the primary market. Primary market means where the fruits originations is there, जोटी originally हमको huge amount रो मिले, तो ସେଇଠୁ ଆମେ brokers will purchase large amount from the primary market and then distribute in smaller amount to local buyers by distributors. Some food items are distributed through brokers. These are the between the buyers and sellers. These act as connecting link between buyers and sellers. Then apart from brokers, food items are redistributed through commission agents who buy the commodities and with a guaranteed source of supply. Then what are the market? These are the policy of the market. Policy of the market means primary market is the basic market where essential goods such as fruits, vegetables are sown near the growing areas in a huge amount with good quality and with a reasonable price is known as market survey. Then who are the buyers? Buyers is an individual who spend money on behalf of the establishment to purchase merchandise for the food service unit. He thus have heavy responsibility for the well-being of the food service unit. She or he need to possess skill and knowledge in order to abreast with latest buying trends and will fetch maximum profit to the organization. Buyers are who will buy, who will spend money on behalf of the establishment and purchase merchandise. Buyer is an individual who invest the money in the business or the food service unit and also take the responsibility well-being of the food. He or she should invest money in the market and also take the responsibility of the profit and losses. And she or need to possess a skill to knowledge in order to buying trends and maximum profit of the organization. She should have good buying trends is also there, and she should show the profit to the organization. She will fetch maximum profit to the organization is known as buyer. Buyer money who invest money in the business and also responsibility of taking risk, and he should bear he should bear the profits and losses in the market, and also she tries to he or she tried to give maximum profit to the organization is known as buyer. Then mode of purchasing is important. What is mode of purchasing? One is centralized purchasing, one is group purchasing. Two types of purchasing are there. Uh, Centralized purchasing or buying is one where the purchasing department of the organization owns the responsibility and authority of bringing in the food product equipments of all units in the organization. Then centralized purchasing is the one where the purchasing department of organization owns the responsibility authority of bringing in the food product. Centralized purchasing means food godowns are there. Purchasing department of the organization owns the responsibility and authority of bringing in the food product equipments of all the units in the organization. It is a good way for purchasing where a food service organization has one big central storage area. One big central storage area is in centralized purchasing area, in centralized purchasing place. One central storage area is there where supplies are distributed. And in case of daily purchase of fresh perishable items are delegated to multi units of the food establishment, then distributing the food establishment. Centralized purchasing area is known as food godowns are there. Food godowns means where large amount of foods are stored in a in their big central storage units are there where large number of fruits perishables units are stored in every day, and then these distributed in small areas in etc. This is known as centralized purchasing. We should purchase in very reasonable price through centralizing purchasing unit. In very discount rate also we should purchase in discount rate. Or a discount price रे भी हमको centralized purchasing unit रे मिले, because because there huge amount of foods are stored there. Class ମୋତେ ଦେଇ ଦେଉନାହାନ୍ତି ପକେଇ ଦେବି।
କେତେ ତାରିଖ ଥିଲା ଆଜି ଥିବ ଆଜି 15 ଆଜି ତ ସରିଲେ ପକେଇବି ଛାଡ଼। ଆଉ କେବେ ଥିଲା?
କାଲି ଥିଲା 14।
କାଲି ବି
नहीं
ଥିଲା
कल
14 ନଥିଲା
13
ମଙ୍ଗଳ
13
ଥିଲା।
13
ଆଉ ନାହିଁ ତ
ନା।
ଏଇଟା ମଙ୍ଗଳ ସରିଗଲା।
Then second one is group purchasing. Group purchasing is different from centralized purchasing wherein the members responsible for buying are independent of each other and do not fall under the same management. Two or more small service setups may combine together for buying merchandise at lowest rate. This is done with effort of increase the amount of purchase, lower price of merchandise at the same consolidated buying. Then for examples are there, Raja is running his own school canteen. Raja in order to purchase food item and associate with different canteens in the vicinity to purchase large volume of goods in price and to negotiate it on in bargaining. Then it is the go down, and group purchasing means it is the different from centralized purchasing unit where the members responsible for buying are independent each other and will not fall in group purchasing. We should two or small service setups are combined together to buying more than lower rates. Two or more small marketing setups are there, but in case of centralized purchasing unit, price is fixed there, and in a good in a big storage units are there, and there they will distributed in small distributors or in wholesalers. But in group distribution unit, in group purchasing unit, two or more small services are there and they should combine together for buying merchandising in small rates, in very lowest rate. They will buy the customers in very low rates because they will combine small two or more service are combined and they should fix one price. So two types of groups are there. One is centralized purchasing unit, their price is fixed and they should distributed among a small unit. Then group purchasing means two or more services are setups are there and combined together for buying merchandising in lowest rate. Then third one 6.5 is method of purchasing. What are the method of purchasing? One is informal or open marketing buying is there, and another one is formal or competitive bid buying is there. Then formal or open marketing buying is most food service establishment use the informal method for buying food items. Then the buyer invites quotation from the suppliers for items according to the required specification. For the according specifications requirements, the buyers invites one quotations. In quotations, they are mentioned name and the name of the um, units, name of the units, ingredients, how much quantity and quality, etc. in a quotation form. How much quantity in which date, and this it is known as informal or open market buying. The buyers invoice quotation from suppliers for items according to the required specifications. The suppliers are then selected on the basis of the sample prices, delivery schedules and other services offered. Open market buying is an informal method easily be adapted to individual establishment. It is generally used for purchasing of perishable goods like fruits, vegetables, meats, etc. In the informal market, the open market buying only availability of purchasing items are perishable food items such as fruits, vegetables, and meats, and delivery schedule and other services offered. Open market buying is an informal method, can be easily be adapted by individual establishment. Every person can go and purchase food for their establishment, and it contains the perishable food items such as fruits, vegetables, meats. Then purchasing methods are directly delivery, then open market buying, then competitive bid buying, then negotiated buying is there, then blanket purchasing, one-stop purchasing, wholesale buying, auction buying is there. That's the purchasing method. Then informal open market is we should purchase the perishable food items. In formal or competitive bid buying, formal is competitive bid buying. In the competitive bid buying, the formal quotations are invited from the seller. Then sellers are given the quotations of formal quotations are there, written specifications of each category of the foods. 6.3 is there. Here the fruits and vegetable quotations, items you should mention items, then specifications, name of the food service unit, order form, delivery date, then amount, how much quantity you will need, then current amount we will pay, then amount in order, then price quotations to the vendors are date 1 day, how much, date 2, date 3, date 4, like this. We should prepare one formal quotations. It is known as formal. In informal, we should buy in open market. There is no quotations in there. Then we will write in a simple rough paper and will write these items are needed, and there is no needed of any formal quotations is no needed in informal purchasing method. माने इनफॉर्मल परचेसिंग मेथड माने ओपन मार्केट परचेस जो माने बाहर बसंती जोटा पेरिसेबल फूड्स जोटा बिकंती माछ मांस परिबा साग ए सब जिंस हला हमर इनफॉर्मल परचेसिंग मेथड. तो सेठी कोनोसी कोटेशंस बा valid quotations, there is no need of any valid quotations. सेटा हमें कौन करूँ ना quotations are invited by the buyers केमती ना हमें एमती formally लिखिकी भी आनी परिबा हमरे ए दरकार अछि, but not in a quotation valid form basis. But in case the formal purchasing method, then we should follow the valid quotations methods such as item specifications, amounts, current amounts, amounts orders, price quotations are also there. Generally, between delivery, willingness, accept whole or part of the bid, discounts are there, framed within the purchasing policy also there. Then quotations received remains sealed till the date of opening and etc. In writing a specifications of the product, 6.2 name of the product, brand name is there. Brand name such as example is ketchup. Unit of the whole price is quoted. Name and size of the container is also there. Count for container is there. Specific weight, fruits and vegetables is there. Degree of maturity means ripe, unripe, or fruits or vegetables are also there. In case of canned product, grain weight or specific gravity is also there. Temperature and delivery is also you have to mention in the quotation, in formal quotations. Then meat poultry, various parts of meats be specified. Fat percentage, aging in meat is also we should mention in the quotations of the formal purchasing method. Then it is also important methods of purchasing. One is informal purchasing system. Informal purchasing methods means open market buying methods. Openly we should buy products without any valid quotations. ମାନେ ହାତ ଲେଖା ଆମେ ଯେମିତି ନେଉଛୁ ସେମିତି ଆଣିକି ଆସିପାରିବା. But in case of formal বা competitive bid buying, we should follow a quotations or valid form. We should mention name of the product, brand, unit, size, containers, weight, maturity, temperature, etc. in this quotation. It is known as formal bid buying purchasing method. And also bid request is there. Required quantities, purchase specification. What is bid request? Bid request form originates in the office of the personal authorizations to purchase the food items, such as required quantities is there, purchase of specification of each quality is there, date of where bid request is submitted, date of delivery, mode of delivery, terms of payment, then accept of all part of bids, discounts offered or not, periods for which supplies are required, terms of negotiation, samples to be tested, etc. are mentioned in the bid request. It should be comes under formal purchasing method. The formal and informal is very good questions, and also you will thoroughly read this formal and informal methods of purchasing, and it is also very important question. Inspecting deliveries. Then after purchasing, after production, after storage, then receiving and inspecting deliveries is also important. Then the delivery note is checked with copy for order place. When we will place the order, then we shall check the delivery note. Then count, weight and volume are checked in tally with the amount of various amount on the delivery. According to the delivery note, we should count or weigh the volume of the product. Then the quality of all ingredients is checked with the specification given to the suppliers. According to the supplier specifications, we should check the quality. Then any discrepancies noticed should be indicated on the copy of the delivery notes. If there is any complications is there any damaged products are there, then we should indicate it in the copy of the delivery notes that it is damaged or discrepancies are noticed, etc. In case of any damaged item is noticed after the delivery, the supplies are immediately um, noticed to the shopkeepers. Then often receiving is done, then the supplier get an order in writing, then the supplier who supplied the products to the um, entrepreneurs, then the supplier get an order in writing stating the date on which supplies are required, then he passes it to the store department for purchasing officer, then it is transported to the buyer stores for receiving. On the purchases have been delivered and received the next logical steps. Then after once the purchase is over, then it is will delivered and received in next logical steps. Then storage space, we should study about storage space. There are two kinds of storage space are there. One is dry storage, one is low temperature storage. Then two types of storage are there. In dry storage, temperature must be in 20 to 25 degrees centigrade in storeroom and 6 to 65 degree in storeroom. Then low temperature storage, in refrigeration, temperature will be 3 to 11 degrees centigrade and 0 to 3 degrees centigrade in cold storage. In refrigerator storage, we should maintain the 3 to 11 degrees centigrade. In cold storage, in a last cold storage is there where we will store large amount of fruits and vegetables in a used form. We should maintain the 0 to 3 degrees centigrade for to keeping the fruits and vegetables in safe form. Then in deep freezer, minus 18 to minus 20 degrees centigrade. You should remember this low temperature storage or refrigeration temperature, cold storage temperature, deep freezer temperatures. Then dry storage, we should maintain the storeroom temperature of 20 to 25 degrees, 60 to 65 degrees. Then dry storage. What are dry storage? At the storage of dry ingredients usually stored at room temperature, and room temperature will be 20 to 25 degrees centigrade. The storage should be dry, cool, well ventilated and free from infestations of any kind in order to maintain the food in good conditions. Then dry storage should be, it must be dry, not in wet form, and then cool form, well ventilated and free from infestations means not bite by any insects, କିଛି ପୋକ କାଟି ନଥିବ, and any kind in order to maintain the food in good condition we should store in the dry storage. Temperature must be 18 degrees centigrade to 24 degrees centigrade, while the potatoes and onions can be stored at 10 degrees centigrade for 3 weeks before use to allow sugar to be converted into starch. Foods which need to be held for 2 to 3 days require the temperature of 10 to 15.5 degrees centigrade, like breads and bakery products. And bread and bakery products, we should maintain the temperature of 10 to 15.5 degrees centigrade. Then we will study about refrigerated storage, cold storage and freeze storage. Refrigerated storage, then it is the storage space planned and maintained at a temperature 3 degrees centigrade to 10 degrees centigrade. Such storage is necessary for maintaining the quality of perishable good for 2 to 3 days. Only after such certain changes starts place in the food due to the enzymatic and microbial activity. 2 to 3 days we should store of perishable food means fruits, vegetables, fish, meats, etc. perishable foods. It is a good practice to keep good food covered in refrigerator to prevent them from drying, and this can be prevent odor from one food being picked up by the others. Then these foods are in refrigerator storage. We should we should keep the food separate food. We should keep covered, and we should not mix the one food items with the another food item, so that the order will be changed. गोटे फूड रा गोटे फूड को मिक्स करके रखिबानी, गोटे गोटे फूड को कवर्ड करके रखिबा इन रेफ्रिजरेटर स्टोरेज. Then cold storage. Cold storage is generally one which the temperature is maintained between 0 degree to 3 degrees centigrade, thereby reducing the enzyme activity to a minimum. Refrigeration रे enzyme activity कारण तार temperature 3 degree to 10 degree थाए, ସେଥିପାଇଁ କି enzymatic and microbial activities after 2 to 3 days starts enzymatic activities 2-3 days ପରେ ଆସେ. କିନ୍ତୁ in cold storage, but it temperature will be very lower, 0 degree to 3 degree, that is reducing the enzymatic activity to a minimum. Such storage are also called chill room. We will also called as the chill room, and can hold perishable for a week. But in refrigerator storage, we should store for 2 to 3 days. But in cold storage, we should store in for over a week. More than 1 week, we should store in very safe form. In case of fruits and vegetables, even in a month, depending on the stage of ripeness and variety. If the fruits and vegetables in semi-ripened stage, then we should be stored for a month. Then third one is freezer storage. In the freezer storage, temperature ranges from -18 degrees centigrade to -20 degrees Celsius. For successful freezing, it is necessary to blanch foods, cool quickly, and freezing temperature, pack in airtight containers or bags in quantities which can be utilized immediately in throwing. A food removed from the freezer storage for use and must never be partly or wholly kept back to the frozen. Then freezer storage is in very still form. We should safely keep fruits, vegetable, perishable items, milks, milk products in very safe way, because its temperature is -18 degree to 20 degree. Immediately chilled up it quickly to freeze temperatures and pack in airtight containers in bag quantities, etc. Storage space or temperature and storage is also important. Then quality control. Quality control in food preparation and cooking. But how will you control how will you check the quality control in food preparation and cooking? He or she must ensure that cooks are following the standard recipe to the letter. We should maintain the standard recipes. Then he or she should frequently check spices and other addictive ingredients to determine whether they are maintained desired characteristics. Whatever ingredients we are adding or other addictive ingredients we are adding, it is maintained or desired characteristic. It will maintain the good flavor. It will give the good textures, good colors, etc. or not. We should we should focus about the. We should first of all we will look after the whatever ingredients we are using in the menus, whatever ingredients we are using in preparing food. Then whether it will give good colors, textures, flavors, or not. Then it is also his or her responsibility to make sure that adequate cells, measuring devices, proper cooking utensils are available or not. Or it is also responsibility, he or she is responsible to sure the adequate measuring cups are there while we are preparing one menu. Then some of the quantities are also there. Ingredients, quantities of ingredients are also maintained in the menu planning. Then we should use the scales, measuring cups and spoons we should use in while preparing menu. Then proper cooking utensils are available or not, we will responsible. We will take responsible while preparing, while in cooking process or in food preparation method. Then the safe has to be important responsibility to ensuring that all kitchen personnel meet personal hygiene required and dress properly. Then safe responsibility is that she should check the kitchen personnel about their hygiene and dressed, whether the dress is clean or unclean, or he or she should maintain the hygiene or not. It is the responsible of the safe. How will quality control ଆମେ କେମିତି କରିବା? Whether the recipe is standardized or not. Second one is whatever ingredients we are using, ସେଇଟା it gives flavor, color, texture, etc. or not. ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ଯାହା ଯାହା ଇନଗ୍ରେଡିଏଣ୍ଟ ମିଶାଉଛୁ ସେଇଟା ଏଇସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଦଉଛି କି ନାହିଁ. Then responsibility ହେଲା while we are going to prepare one menu, we should use the measuring cups, units, spoons, etc. Then responsibility of safe is to check the employees about their personal hygiene and also dress properly, wearing dress properly or neat and clean or not. It is that the safe or the kitchen manager is carrying out qualities of the responsibility of the safe or kitchen manager. These are the qualities of the safe or kitchen manager. Then sanitization is there. Equipment should be safe to assemble, remove, and to clean. We should clean the equipments, and all materials should be non-toxic and impact no significant color or taste to the food. No other significant colors are not added. Non-toxic materials we should avoid all non-toxic color or food products while preparing at the time of cooking. All materials should be non-toxic. Whatever ingredients, whatever materials were used in cooking, all materials should be non-toxic. Then internal corners should be rounded or without the use of solder. Then all surfaces should be smooth and free of pits, lasers, inside threads and soldiers, bolts and rivets. Then according to National Sanitation Foundations, there while purchasing new food service equipments, while purchasing food service equipments, what are the what are the tips, what are the general tips you should follow while you are going to purchase equipments for cooking process or food preparation unit. को equipments आपण कोन तार एटा देखिबे. तो सेटा equipments should be easily assemble, remove, clean हेतिबा दरकार. Equipment should be non toxic. Internal corners should be rounded हेतिबा दरकार and without the use of solder. Then surface should be smooth and free of pits, etc. And putting materials, those are food contact surface, should be resist cracking and dripping. Waste and waste liquids should be easily removed. Then measures for controlling microbial quality of food are discussed next. Then these are the equipments when we are going to purchase the equipments for cooking. Then we should follow these types of steps. Then how will you control microbial quality of foods? How will you control the microorganisms from the food? Then we should first the goal of sanitation program in a food service operation is to protect the customer from food-borne illnesses. Various possibilities for contamination of food before it is purchased, including contaminated equipments, infected pests and animals, untreated sewage, unsafe water, soils has been outlined. After the food is purchased, the contamination can occur in storage, preparation and service. When the food is after the food is purchased, after the food or fruits and vegetables is purchased, contaminations can occur in storage, preparation and service. Then after when we will purchase raw materials, then contamination, when the contamination is occurs at the time of storage, if we'll put in a wet area, then it may be rotten, it will stale, basi hijibo, sadi jibo. Okay, we should keep it in a dry storage. If we will store in a wet area, then it will the product will rotten, maybe rotten, or it will damaged. Then preparation, at the time of preparation, when we will at the time of preparation, when we will overcook the food, then it may be burned. Then when we will add more salt, then it will be salty. Then and at the time of service, if at the time of service, if we will not cover the food items in a well manner, then it will contaminated by the microorganisms. At the times of preparation also contaminations occur when we will toss the food, when we'll mash the dough, বা আমি যেগুলো অটা চকুড়ুছে, when our fingers nails are in very bad, nails are there, and nails are also in nails are in last shapes, ଆମର ନଖ ବଢିକି ରହିଥିବ, and also unclean nails, when we will mash the dough, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଅଟାକୁ ଚକୁଡ଼ିବା, then contamination will be spread to microorganisms which are uh, which are in our nails, below the nails areas, ମାନେ ନଖ ଭିତରେ ଆମର ଯେଉଁ ମାଇକ୍ରୋ ଅର୍ଗାନିଜମ୍ ଥିବେ, ତ at the time of dove making, then the contamination will spread in our food items. ତାପରେ ସେଇ ଯେଉଁ ଚକୁଡ଼ିଲା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମର ନଖରୁ ମଇଳା ଯାଇକି ଥିବେ, ତେଣୁକରି purchase after the food is purchased, contamination can occur in storage, in preparation of food and in service time. In service time, when we will when we will serve the food in uncovered surface, then it will contaminated through then we will contaminated, then the food will contaminated while we were keeping the food in open spaces, not in covered form. ଯଦି ଆମେ ଘୋଡ଼େଇବାନି, ତେବେ flies ବସିବେ କି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ପଡ଼ିଗଲା, then it will contaminated. Then according to the riser and mat, food handlers must be appropriate precautions to be prevent cross contamination between raw meat, poultry, seafoods, etc. Information related to time, temperature control, critical control points need to be considered. Then time is temperature control. Contamination can be reduced by time, temperature control in the storage. At the time of storage, we should maintain temperature. In cold storage, in dry storage, we should place the food stuffs in dry form, and it should not be in insect infestations, and it should be clean, and in case of some perishable foods, we should preserved in the in the deep freezer area, chilled areas, etc. And we should maintain the temperature. Production and services of the food. Growth of harmful organisms can be slowed or prevented by refrigeration or freezing. Organisms can be destroyed by sufficient heat, and microorganisms can also destroyed by sufficient heat or in freezing point. Then it is important to note that microorganism in general flourishes at temperature between 40 degree Fahrenheit to 140 degree Fahrenheit. Then this temperature range is identified as food danger zone. Food danger zone temperature is 40 degree Fahrenheit to 140 degree Fahrenheit because bacteria multiplies rapidly in this temperature. It is also known as danger zone. Then the longest period that food may safely remain in this zone is for 4 hours. Only 4 hours the food is safely we should store, but after 4 hours it is fully contaminated by the microorganisms. It can cause food-borne illnesses. All through food should not be in the 60 degree Fahrenheit to 100 degree Fahrenheit range longer than 2 hours. All through food should not be in the 60 degree Fahrenheit to 100 degree Fahrenheit range longer than 2 hours. Then suggested temperature can apply to potentially hazardous foods are those in 40 degree Fahrenheit and below 140 degree Fahrenheit and above. Both time and temperature are important in handling food to preserve microbiological quantity. Then critical control points are, according to Bowman, 1974 defines critical control points as those steps in production processing in which loss of control would result in unacceptable risks, safety risks. One is food procurement, food storage, food packaging, pre-processing, meat processing, food storage, processing, heat processing, meat processing in cooked menu items, food product distribution services to foods. 9 critical control points has been identified. In 9 critical points are there where microorganisms or control can be applied, essential to prevent and eliminate a food safety hazards. And in at the time of food procurement, food storage, food packages, these are the 9 critical control points we should uh, control. Save we should save the food from contaminations. Then the time and temperature is most important. It is also very important in these cases. You should remember the food danger zone temperature is 40 degree Fahrenheit to 140 degree Fahrenheit. The food should be remain safely for 4 hours only. After 4 hours, if we will take or if we will ingest this type of food, then you will affected in food-borne illnesses such as diarrhea, dysentery, vomiting, etc. Thank you.
Ma'am, your number.
720
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
533
533.
sorry 720 433 1094.
433 1094. Ma'am,
हाँ
720 433 1094.
720 433 1094.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.